That's her life. She had to let go her life. And think about the people of Yisrael, because Mordecai said, if you don't rise up, somebody will. What about your father's house? She was the only one left from her father's house. Talking about the blood that's on the land. So think about that. But she let go. Let y'all handle the business. We already know what y'all did. Y'all is blessed. But she gave it up. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, and like I said, my brother said, he had to leave Texas, man. I'm sorry, man. That was your home. But look what you got now, man. God has blessed you 10 times more than he did in Texas. I can tell you that. Straight up. Same here. The 14 years me being clean now, living for y'all, is the best 14 than 10 years I was running the streets. Now I'm in Yahuwah. I too just got married. Not even to July. My wife is in Africa. God blessed me with a wife. He told me in a dream. I love my dream. He says, your wife is in Africa. I said, not so, y'all. No, I'm going to do your will. He told me to go to Africa, to preach the gospel, to baptize my pastor. That's it. I didn't go there looking for no wife. But it happened that way. It happened. Because he knew I wanted a wife, just like you. A man won't be by himself. He do, he's a fool. But if you want to be a eunuch, I ain't saying about no eunuch, TV man. That's a high calling. If you want to be a eunuch and made a vow for y'all, that's a name. Y'all Gizzy. I'm not a eunuch, I'm sorry. But I thank y'all how he does that. When you die to yourself, you know what I'm saying? And y'all gives you the desire of your heart. Let go. Let y'all. And that's what y'all does. You put yourself away. Then you put yourself away, y'all comes in the picture and he brings you up and he does the business. So one more. I do want to read this one. We're going to read about Rahab. Rahab is in Joshua. Y'all heard about the story about the children of Israel going to the promised land, but first before they get to the promised land where God gave them, they had to go to Jericho. They had to go across the Jordan River, then they go to Jericho. So what did, Joshua sent some spies out there to go there and check it out, and these 2 spies, they went to Jericho, and then what saved them was Rahab. Rahab them kept them in their house, and the king even came to Rahab talking about bring no prisoners out. He says no prisoners out in my house. They went that way. And then when the people were searching for the spies, they went that way. And Rahab had a chance to talk to the 2 spies, and they said, and the 2 spies said, "What you want?" He says, "Save my household." And that's what happened. That's what Rahab did. She lied to the king. Man, think about lying to the king. King told me, bring out the spy. You tell the king they went that way. If you get caught, that was automatic death. She let go and let y'all. Think about that. She already heard about the children of Israel. She says, y'all will dry the Red Sea. Y'all will kill the Egyptians. That's how good. That's how she heard it. Says, our people are afraid of yours. This is 40 years ago. The people are afraid of Yisrael. Think about that. She said, y'all fight for you. So I just told you about that a little bit. All right. You get a chance. I think it's in Joshua chapter 6, chapter 7. No, take that back. Let me get the right chapter so you can read that. You know what I'm saying here? Brother, this we get homework around here. Ask Sister Sue. Sister Sue can tell you that. She's good. Sister Sue did good. I'm proud of her because I asked her, I think it was last Shabbat. I asked her, how long was David running for King Saul? That was a good one too, because I didn't know. So she looked it up. He was running for 8 years. The reason I said that, I'm going to get back to the scriptures. When he tempted Yah, and the prophet, I think Prophet Gad went to David, he said, what do you want? There's 3 things. You want to be in the hand of Yah, be in the hand of man, or you want pestilence? He says, I want to be in the hand of Yah, because you don't know what man going to do. Think about that. If he was running for 8 years, he know what man could do. If he was in the hand of Yah, Yahuwah is merciful. So that's why I asked that question. And that was hot. running for 8 years, King Saul. 8 years is a long time, man, to be in the hands of man. That's why David was very smart. I was talking about that. David had a lot of wisdom. He had a lot of understanding. He had a very lot of knowledge to him now. Joshua chapter... What is it? Chapter 2? Yeah, that's chapter 2. All right. Chapter 2. I want to read the part where she lied to the king, man. Verse 3. And the king of Jericho sent unto Rahab, saying, Bring forth the men that are come to you, which are entered into your house, for they be come to search out all the country. And the woman took the 2 men and hid them. And the woman took the 2 men and hid them, and said thus, there came men unto me, but I was not whence they were. And it came to pass about the time of shutting the gates, when it was dark, that the men went out, whether the men when I won't not pursue after them quickly, for he shall overtake them. For she had brought them up to the roof of the house, and hid them with the stalks of flax which she had laid in order upon the roof. And the men pursued after them the way up to Jordan, unto the fords. And as soon as they which pursued after them were gone out, they shut the gates. And before they were laid down, she came up unto them upon the roof. And she said unto the men, I know that Yah has given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. For we have heard how Yah dried up the waters of the Red Sea for you, when thou came out of Mizraim, and when you did unto the 2 kings of the Amorites, that were on the other side of Jordan, Sidon and Og, whom he had utterly destroyed. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt. Neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For Yah your Elohim, he is your Yah in Shamarine above and in the earth beneath. And therefore I pray you, swear unto me by Yah, since I have shewn you kindness, that you also show kindness unto my father's house, and give me a true token, and that you will save alive my father and my mother and my brother and my sister and all that they have, and deliver our lives from death. And the men answered her, of our lives for your life, for yours. If you utter not this our business, and it shall be when God has given us the land, that we will deal kindly and truly with you. Then she let them down by the cord through the window, for her house was upon the town wall, and she grew up upon the wall. I start right there. Think about that. She let go. She let go of herself, her pride, and she cared about her mother, her father, her brothers, her sister. You know what I'm saying? He said, where the men at? Yeah, I don't know where they at. They went that way. She lied to a king. Who gonna lie to a king, man? That's what she did. So, all right, that is it for today, for this evening. I thank y'all again about some things, that you might hold dear to us. Sometimes you might let it go. Let y'all deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And all the stories I told about, y'all has blessed. All right, TV Land, I left the doors open for you for salvation. If you heard the sound of my voice and you want to get right with Yahuwah, he says all you got to do is repent from your sins. You don't repent to me, you repent to Yahuwah. Then you come to me and let me know what's going on, and I'll tell you what else you have to do. You got to get your sins washed away, and that's through baptism. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, for remission of sins, and you shall receive the gift of the Ruach HaKodesh. I can't give you the Ruach HaKodesh, only Yahuwah can. But it's one thing you got to do, you got to be baptized. You got to get your sins washed. When Yeshua comes back, and you got sin on you, you're not going back with them. You're going to be right here on that great, terrible day. Great for us that one that got baptized and want to stay in his ways, stay in his ways. But it's terrible for ones that didn't, because it'll be 7 years of tribulation, 7 years of persecution. And it might be 3 years and a half or all 7, I don't know. But I ain't going to be here. My mindset, my body, I'm going to have a glorified body because I did what y'all has told me to do. So I leave the doors open for you. You got my number, you got the address. Give me a call, hit me up on Bethel's Facebook page, and we'll go from there. And to all my pastors in Burundi, I'm coming back in October. I thank y'all for that. And we get to you, we preach the message to you. And to all my brothers and sisters living in Burundi, to all my pastor friends in India, and Bishop Kadori is here, and all my Pastor Jacob, Pastor Cabela, and Pastor Constant in India. I say salutations to you, Pastor Desiree in Burundi, Pastor John in Burundi, and Pastor Albert. Speaking of all your names, may y'all bless you, keep you. T-Land, may y'all make your face shine upon you, grace to you. May y'all just come upon you peace in Yeshua's name. May y'all make you ride on the high places of the earth and feature the heritage of Jacob, the heritage of Joseph, the heritage of Abraham. For the mouth of y'all spoke it, for the mouth of y'all spoke it, for the mouth of y'all spoke it in Yeshua's name. I'm out of mind.